Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to talk about one of the most important topic that I'm going to share to you. And this might be one of the most personal question that will be asked to me from my friend about my conversion in Islam. I never talked about my conversion in Islam before in my previous videos because talking about religion, it is a hot topic or it's a personal thing. And I wasn't so sure to share it to everybody since I wasn't ready. As a convert, talking about religion, it's such very complicated for me to open up this kind of thing. Since my heart has been close to Islam since like 1 year ago, so I would be very happy to share this thing to you guys. I've received a lot of questions from my friends and from other sisters around the world about this question, and it's quite a long story for me to share. They're telling me that I inspire them somehow from my conversion. So I decided to make this video and answer some questions that might be one of the answers of your questions to me. So my friend here, her name is Messi, and she's with me, and she's got a lot of questions for me as well, being a convert. Well, I met this woman 2 years ago, and then she went back to Philippines and she doesn't know any updates of my life. And then when she came back here in Saigon, she was so shocked that I converted to Islam. So that's why, since she has a lot of questions for me, and I decided to just make this as one video so you would also know the answers. Okay. Hi, Messi.
Hello, everybody.
So Messi doesn't want to be in the camera. That's fine.
Okay, let's start. This is my question number 1. What is one thing that made you decide on converting to Islam?
So your first question is, what is this one thing that made me convert to Islam? So my answer is that my faith. Since when I was young, I already have faith to God, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even I was a Christian or a Catholic, I prayed to Jesus Christ, and after Jesus Christ, I have this God. And that time, I didn't know that God and Allah is the same. So whenever I prayed we have this obligatory prayer in the Catholic. So whenever I'm done praying this prayer, I also pray to God. But I wasn't aware that the one that I'm praying since when I was young and then until I grow up is Allah. They're the same. It started when I saw one video in TikTok about Islam, and that video hits me differently among other videos that I saw before, and I was very curious and interested watching it over and over again and watching some videos, the hadiths, and other Islamic related videos in TikTok. And I felt like I felt happy whenever I saw those videos, and I feel so blessed after watching it. And that's the first moment that made me fall into the question of conversion. However, I tried my best to fight out. I tried my best to decline those kind of feeling because I grew up in a Catholic family and it would change me forever if I have to do it. So I tried my best to decline that kind of thinking of conversion. Last year, February, and I asked my best friend about it. Because my best friend lived in a Muslim family, and asked her maybe one day, like 5 years from now, I'm going to convert into a Muslim. She got mad. She said, you can just pray and you can just continue your life with your faith as a Christian or as a Catholic. You don't need to convert. So after I told and opened this topic to her, I just continued to be one of a Catholic or Christian. Last year, June, that's the moment again that I found the video. So I told my best friend again about it, and I asked her, how would it be like if I'm going to convert? And then she was like, why do you keep asking this kind of question? And blah blah blah. That's the moment that I started to think about converting.
Did you regret converting to Islam?
Regret.
Then, what are the reasons?
Did I regret converting to Islam, and what are the reasons? What do you mean by what are the reasons?
That you regretted?
Okay, Alhamdulillah. I never regret anything. In fact, being a convert made me realize what truly life is. It made me realize a lot of things, and it gives, it gives me freedom, peace of mind. I appreciate more myself whenever I thought about being a convert Muslim. I've also heard a lot of stories about regrets of these other converts because they thought that Islam is very difficult. Like, it's so difficult to live as a Muslim. Maybe for some people, it's not having a strong iman, or that's what we call faith, or who doesn't want to be obedient as a Muslim, they would regret such thing. But for me, I feel so blessed and I feel so happy every day since that. So I never regret such any.
Why and when did you convert to Islam?
Why and when? The first question would be, why did I convert to Islam? Because it seems so logical to me and everything. When I started to read a context, and when I've read some verses of the Quran, that seems so logical and it made sense more than anything, then that's the reason why I really wanted to convert. And when did I convert? It was last year. I think that was last year, November. Yeah, last year, November. It was so difficult for me to convert because I am in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. And Vietnam is not an Islamic country, it's a Buddhist country. You rarely see a Muslim people here in Vietnam. It was very difficult for me to convert during that time, and I don't know who will I talk to or who will I approach to just for me to convert. And I really don't know, like, zero level of knowledge about this kind of conversion. I thought it was very difficult. I thought I need to do a lot of process or something. One day, I remember, and I approached my student before in the Philippines. They were Muslims. I asked them about this conversion thing, and then they helped me, and then they referred me to an imam in my country, and then that's the moment that I converted through online. And then there was, like, it was alive online, and then a lot of people who congratulated me.
You revealed it to your parents?
As a convert, how did I reveal it to my parents? After 2 months. No, like every December, it is in our tradition, particular celebration in Philippines, which is Christmas. I revealed it through telling them that I won't like to participate any Christmas celebrations at all. And then they were very shocked. And my parents, especially my mother, she cried. Yeah, she cried. My mother cried. My mom wasn't very happy knowing that thing. Although in my country they are open about Muslims, some people in my country, they look at Muslims differently, like judging them to the extent of how the media shows to everybody that Muslims are bad or something. So when my mother knew about it, in my other family, they begin to think about getting bad at me. Like, they judge me, like, to the extent that it hurts me, because they don't know anything, the reason why I converted, and I don't know why. They told me many things, not my parents, but other, like, relatives or other people in my country. I've heard a lot of gossips and stories from them about my conversion, and I felt so bad about it. Like, they're totally judging me, and I felt so hurt. It was very difficult for me to open up that I am a convert, because it's not easy to handle the criticisms. It was so painful. Like the words are too painful, that they're throwing me this kind of thing, why and how, and you're like this, you're like that, blah blah blah, just because of what they saw in the media, that this is so bad, and then I was become like this too.
How do you handle the criticism of other people?
How did I handle it? By showing them that I'm very proud being a Muslim woman. I'm very proud of what I am doing, and that I prayed 5 times a day, that I have a strong faith that I am praying to only one God. I'm very proud that I belong to a Muslim community, that all we need, all we want, all we seek is peace and love. I'm very proud to say it to the world, to be one of them. So I just prayed for these people, and I handled it positively. You know, I am in Vietnam, and there would be like a lot of criticism and judgments that I also received. But I think they're not really like judging to the extent that they're throwing me a lot of bad words. Okay, they look at me in a way of I am different from them. In that way, I am motivated more to show up myself in front of them, that this is me, this is my religion, and this is how this is me. And I just wanted to show to them that I look very happy inside and out, which is very true. Like, I wanted to let them feel that although whatever that comes out from the other people's mouth, how they judge me, is that I would just handle it positively. And in that way, I would be very happy, because like, you know, when a lot of people judge you, it means they're insecure. Char. Okay na.
In the Philippines, if a woman convert to Islam, it means that you've got to marry a Muslim guy. Is it true?
Okay. Normally, in the Philippines, if a woman is converted to Islam, they would always thought, and they would always think about, this woman is marrying a Muslim guy. Okay? That's what they all think. Unlike when the boy or when a man convert to Islam, it doesn't matter for them. Like, they don't care, and they don't even talk about it. But when it's a woman, it would be a big deal for them to talk like, oh, this woman is getting married to a Muslim guy. Like, it's very normal in the Philippines. And so when I converted and I showed myself to everybody, to those people who know me, they thought about, I got married to a Muslim guy. Surprise! Maybe it's true or no. It was just so funny when it's just so funny when I found out that I got married to a Muslim guy. Like, you know, those people know so much about me, and I'm very happy that I got married again. Oh, joke lang. Just kidding, guys. Okay, I got married. So, where's my ring? Di ba? Relax ka muna dyan, magsasalita. Oh, I got married to a Muslim guy, and I'm so happy. I'm so blessed. Char. Hindi. No, I never got married again. How can I get married, huh? Okay, anyway, it is such a difficult it's so difficult for me to answer this kind of question, because no matter how I explain it and no matter what I'll tell them, they won't believe it. Like, the closed-minded people would think that maybe I am marrying, or I got married to a Muslim guy. Inshallah. Okay. Alright, no, it's not the reason. And I never thought about that. I got married to a Muslim guy. I even don't know that I will get married again. Okay, this question is very common, and I'm going to answer you directly. Honestly, I never got married to a Muslim guy. Okay, I don't even know how this thing would work. You know, it was such a funny story. A lot of relatives, friends, and people ask me. They message me. They're all asking me if I got married to a Muslim guy or something. It's so funny to answer them. Like, oh my God, who is this man I am marrying? Or who is this guy that they're talking about? If I got married, sometimes I'm open, especially of the things that makes me happy. So if I get married again, I would show my guy. I would never hide him. Okay? Why would I hide my new husband? Okay? Or my husband? Okay? And I would never do such thing. For example, to change myself just because of the person. I converted by my own decision, by my own self, and this, I'm telling you guys, this is such the very first decision that I followed, okay, that I made, and
No, hindi naman yan yung first decision.
hindi ko naman decision magpapakasal. Sila naman yun.
What do you like so much in Islam?
What do I like so much in Islam is that, number one, I find peace in here. Number two, the brotherhood and the sisterhood that I see around. Okay? Wherever you see, whenever you know about Muslim guy or woman, you know the sisterhood, you know the brotherhood. And you know that this group of people would always show you the faith they have in. Okay? Muslim people are very friendly, and they're very nice people, and I just love the tradition, the vibe, and the peace that I found here. It's ultimately a dream that I want to be in. Is it the last question?
Yeah. What is the difference of Jay before as a Muslim?
What's the difference?
Of Jay before as a Catholic and Jay now as a Muslim?
It's interesting question. Jay before and Jay as a Muslim. Or Jay as a Christian is very outgoing. She's very spontaneous. She's very indecisive, immature. She's scared of many things. And she used to please people a lot. She's very happy-go-lucky, and an open book, and then she's easily upset. And Jay now is very different. I'm getting mature, and it changed a lot. Like all of Jay before, it's not me anymore, but I'm slowly changing. Now I don't want to go outside at all. I don't easily get upset now, and I always pray and happy inside and out. And I just can't believe that I'm feeling so happy all the time, alhamdulillah. And I just want to inspire people. That's all I can answer from Messi's questions, and I'm very thankful that you are here to ask me those questions, and I able to share it to everyone. But I just want to remind you guys, and I just want to say this thing. Whatever happened in my journey, I believe that everyone also have a different kind of story. I am not talking here that I am right or what. The most important thing is that our connection to God is very personal thing. Okay? So whoever I am believing, your friends, your family believe, we just need to respect each other, and we just need to support them. I'm just doing my best to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala what I am doing with my life. I just try my best to be a good Muslimah. So whoever judging me or criticizing me, I'm sorry girl, but I won't go beyond in your story. I know what you believing, and I may don't know what's your journey all about, but just respect what's going on with my life. And I'm just very thankful that I am become one of a Muslim, because when I become one, I had many open doors for me. I got many opportunities, and it changed my life into a good way. And I become stronger in having a positive outlook in life compared I was before. So this made me happy. We just maybe need to be kind to each other, because you don't know what they're going through with their life. Thank you so much for watching this video. I may make another video about this convert story of mine in the future, but for now, that's all I can share to you guys. And thank you so much for asking me those kind of questions as well. I hope you guys is doing well, alhamdulillah. And I would make a lot of duas for you, and let's just be happy. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube. Bye!